Hey guys, on today's video we're going to be updating your iPhone, iPad, Apple Touch to the latest iOS. It's the exact same instructions for all of them. So let's just go right into your settings. Under your settings, we're just going to scroll down until we see General. But before we go there, I always suggest going right up here where you guys see your name or your device's name and just make that backup using your iCloud. So just back it up on your iCloud. If you guys have no more space on your iCloud, use iTunes. iTunes is a free program for both Mac and PC. You guys can just hook up your device to your computer and just make that backup right there using iTunes. Alright, if you guys have Mac, it's gonna work a little bit different now with iTunes because all you guys have to do is hook it up, go right into Finder, and then just do the backup from there. Other than that, for you guys that have PC, just do it from iTunes, which is again a free program. You guys can also update it from there if you guys are having difficulties. Anyways, let's just go right into General. Under General, we have our second option where we see Software Update. And then you guys are supposed to see this. Alright, so it is a small update. You're only looking at 100 megabytes. That means it's not going to take more than 5 minutes in total. That means downloading time plus installation. So we're just going to tap on download and install. It's going to ask you for your passcode if you have one. Once you type that in, it's going to start downloading process. So downloading process, well, this really depends on your iPhone, iPad, Apple Touch. It also depends on your Wi-Fi speed. So if you guys have fast Wi-Fi, this will take seconds. If you guys have slow Wi-Fi, this could take even 10 minutes. It does depend on your Wi-Fi speed. Now, if you guys are having problems again, just use iTunes. For those of you with Mac, just use Finder. Just go into Finder, and you guys can update it through there, and you guys can actually back it up in there as well. So right now, we're just going to install this. If you guys get to the point where you just leave your phone right there to do its thing, and you could just leave your phone at this point and just let it run, just leave it alone. Well, just make sure you guys have enough power in it, okay? So make sure you guys have at least 50% of your battery. If you don't have that, just hook it up to some electricity, and that way it's charging and it's doing the update. Even if you guys are at 80%, I still recommend doing that just in case, because the last thing you guys wanted to do is die when it's installing the update. Now, when it's downloading the update, it's not a huge deal. If something happens, it could turn off. It's just downloading it. Nothing will happen. You guys will just most likely just have to re-download the update. But when it's installing it, it's a big deal because then you guys will have to restore your iPhone, iPad, Apple Touch. That means you will have to wipe everything from your phone. And well, that's why I told you guys to make that backup just in case anything happens. You could load everything back into it and you won't lose anything anyways. What we're gonna see right after we press install and we get that option, well, we're gonna see an Apple logo loading bar, and then it's just gonna restart and we're done. So at this point we see our install now option. At this point we have to make sure our phone runs well and doesn't run out of any battery or even space. So just make sure you guys have sufficient everything. So let's just tap in install now. It's gonna verify and then it's just gonna restart. Like I mentioned, this would be the Apple logo in loading bar. You will see this twice and then it's just gonna restart. When the update is done, it's gonna go back to your screen. It's gonna ask you for a passcode if you have one. After you typed in your passcode, this is it. It's not gonna ask you for your iCloud or Apple ID again, so don't worry about that. It's just your passcode if you have one to access your iPhone, iPad, Apple Touch. Anyways, that would be it for this video. If you guys have any comments, questions, you guys can write down here in the comments area. Don't forget to subscribe and rate. Thank you.